Good day, folks. It's Miss Amy Raven. I have seen a new movie. No, not in theaters. I've seen the Boy and the Beast. Now, I know you may have heard of the anime movie that was created. He's the same creator for Wolf Children and Summer Wars. Some people say he's the next. Well, look what we know. He could be the next, you know, Ghibli. He could be. Because all his movies are pretty good. Now, for The Boy and the Beast, it's similar to me, it's similar to Jungle Book. You know, the Disney one. As I can figure it out, it's kind of like it, but in an anime way. For example, compare the characters. Mowgli and Ren. Or he's called by his foster father, Cuta. They're both the same. Both raggedy hair. They've both been left in the world unprotected and taken care of by their parents. For Mowgli's reasons, they were probably killed by some animals and left in the boat to be safe. As for Kyuta, or Ren, as his name implies, his mother died and his father never knew about it. His family was going to take him in, but he just ran off. But in the series, in the movie, Mowgli didn't make any animal. Well, I mean, when he was, I mean, Kyuta ended up having a little baby mouse for a little pet, for a friend, to help him calm down, help him relax, and all that. They're both alike. They both want to live somewhere else. They have to hide from humanity, but they're both going through the same thing. They want to stay with the person they love, who's taking care of them. However, as soon as he sees the girl, he wants to go to the human world. He's conflicted with himself. He's conflicted. He wants to stay with the animals he loves, but he can't. He has to go. In the end, he had to battle a fierce villain. Now Mowgli had to battle a fierce tiger, but he battled the son of Lucian, a warrior who was fighting his father Kimota. The beast. Alright, next character is a beast. Now, I can't really say his name, but you know who I mean. The one with the red coat. Anyway, they seem similar to me. Kimota and Baloo. They both care for their foster kid. They both care for their kid. They both want to teach him how to live like a beast, and they do. But eventually, when Mowgli goes to meet Santi for the first time, and he meets the girl, they become inflicted. Baloo becomes sad, very upset, missing his little buddy. As for Komodo, he's feeling very upset, very close to himself. He gets mean, he gets back to his darker self, because as we've seen him, he is a warrior. But unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of control for his impulses. But then he fights to protect Kyuta. He sacrificed himself to be born into a sword in his heart, and now he's with Kyuta, or Ren, as we know. They both protect the children they love. Even though in the second Jungle Book movie, Baloo still watches over him from afar. Komodo still does the same thing with Ren. He protects him. And even in the film, they almost get killed. Except for Komodo, he gets reborn, reincarnated. And Baloo is alive. Yeah, I know. On to our next one. Now then, the monk. He reminds me of Bagheera. They're both concerned with Mowgli and Kita. And they both want to keep him safe, but also want to help and teach him how to, like he does. They both act like guardians, like grandfathers. To me, Bagheera acts like an uncle. And yeah, come to think of it, Monk does act like a grandfather uncle type of character. He shows Kita that there is more to the beast than ever, and teaches him how to do like laundry and all sorts. And they ended up being there for him when growing up, from little to adult, and then soon helped him realize that he has to figure his own decisions and everything. And he accepted that he fell in love with a human. Same thing with Bagheera and Mowgli. Next is the monkey guy. All I can say is he reminds me of Louie, and that's it. That's all about it. Louie's loud. He's loud. Louie tried to use him to get fire, and he just didn't want Ren to be around or Kyuta. But then got used to him and became an uncle to him, and he learned a few things from him too. He acts like Louie. They're both like jerks sometimes, but once in a while they could be nice. Louie tried to, but he, Monkey in the movie, well, he was nice when he got older. And now, yeah, we have three characters who are sort of like the villain, but I don't think so. So I may have to go look on Weekly for the villain for a moment. For this time, you'll be hearing some music. And I'm back. Alright. Let me talk first about the girl, Kaida. Kaida is like Shanti. As you know, in the Jungle Book movie, she lures him to the village. But in the second movie, she still thinks but Kaida actually helps Kyuta, or Ren as we know, to study, get good in school and everything, and in the end they fell in love. She stayed with him no matter how much danger he was in. She stayed with him. She was very faithful to him. So I say, I like her. I like her better than Shanti, much better. The next character we'll talk about is Sozin. Sozin is the rival of Kumatesa. He is a considerable father of two sons. Their children are Haru and Mimura Mimiya. They're the children of Ozan. Now, as you know in the story, he's not exactly a villain. He's just a rival to him. And, well, that's it. But then, well, he's not like Shirka. So he's not the villain. But the villain we know is Jeramaru. Yeah. Jeramaru and Ikarokita are the children of Ozan. But Ikahun later accepts Ren as a friend. Or Kita. So basically, you could think, hold a sec. You could think Ihao Koti as Junior from Up 2, 3, Give It All, Halti's son. And they become good friends. But then he's like worried about his brother a lot and everything. And then there's Cheramaru, our villain. They're both the same. Well, not exactly, but at first Cheramaru, she's the kid, weak. But then as Kyuta grows and grows, she becomes stronger. And even Kawamatsu becomes stronger. And that made him mad. As you know in the movie, The Beast and the Boy and the Beast, the humans have a darkness in their souls. But luckily, Kita had a loving family. Well, you know what I mean. Komoto and Tataru and Ha, and well, you know what I mean. The monkey and the monk. Anyway, let's see if we can compare. They both hate their enemies, like Sherko with Mowgli and Jeramaru with Kyuta. They both want them dead. They both almost killed their rival's father figure, if you know what I mean. But in the end, Shere Khan got his tail almost burned and ran off like a coward. But Jeramaru, Kita didn't try to kill him because Joromaru is human, just like him. He was found as a child. So in some versions of the story, I see that Joromaru and Kita are alike. They're both humans, yet they were raised differently. Kita was raised with a rough and gruff master with two uncles that trained him every day and gave him lots of attention. As for Joromaru, even though he had a loving mother, father, and a brother, his father was always busy, always. No time for him. But he wanted to be strong just like his father. But then he realized he could never become a beast because he was a human. And he got insecurity. And with the insecurity, he wanted to become a beast. But then in the end, the darkness swallowed him up and he became the monster we all know. And he even turned into a giant whale from the story Moby Dick. That's what I think while Kita was reading with Kaedra, you know, with Moby Dick. Anyway. In the end, Joromaru is human. And we found out that he was like him, like Mowgli. Yeah. I am comparing him to Mowgli as well. Joromaru was a baby in the basket, just like Mowgli. Lozin was like Bagheera, but he adopted him to take him as his son. And at the end we see him normal, human, and now there are two humans in the beast world. And now that's all I have. And well, I can't compare Kita's father to anyone. I can't actually. To Mowgli's human adopted father in Jungle Book 2. They're both alike. They both wanted their sons to be protected. They both want to be a father they never had, and they want to be there for them. But the boys, they don't trust them yet. It takes a while for them to gain trust. In the first part of the movie, Mowgli doesn't trust him, but in the end, he starts to call him Pops. Same thing with Kita. Kita started to become his father and become like a normal kid, and, well, 17, you know what I mean. So all I can say is this. The Boy and the Beast is definitely like Jungle Book. The anime style is whatever. The only thing different with it is there's instead of a tiger as the villain, it's a child, a human boy. And Kita has a tiny little baby mouse. Yeah, I know. When I first saw the movie, I mean, it was just so cute, but he's also, get this, Kitu was guided by his mother. His mother would appear to him in mirages, but would actually give him advice for 5 seconds. I believe that Kita's mother is actually reborn as that little white baby mouse. Yeah, I know, it's a dumb theory, but I can't help it. It could be, I mean, come on. But that little guy, he actually helps Kita get back to normal. When he was about to go attack him at the battle during the tournament, the little mouse bit his nose and he got back to normal. So I think the little mouse has to be his mother. That's all I have to say, though. I pretty like the movie. I've watched it about at least 5 times. I haven't watched the dub yet, but I want to see it very soon. I've seen a couple of clips of the dub animated. It looks pretty good. I've watched the subtitle one on Kiss Cartoons. That's the website where I find it with the movie. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. All I can say is this: they're both awesome films. Also, Easter's coming Sunday. Yeah, March. It's April. I mean, Easter's always been in April, right? Well, now it's in March, and I don't mind it. I got a lot of candy this year. For Easter, I got a lot of Reese's. Anyway, today I painted eggs with my sister. I'm sure you probably saw the photo of it at DA. As you know, my place is Raven Doll. And here's my mascot, Raven, in her ladybug outfit. I took the wings off because, here's your name tag. I fixed it up because last time it was kind of broken and messed up. See, Raven Carey G, that's your name. Because I carry her around. She's my baby. Also, we're all excited because we're all Jungle Book fans. You know, I mean. It's gonna be coming, and my sister and her boyfriend are planning to take me to watch it on April because I want to see it. We're having 3 actors in: Christopher Walken as Louis, Ben Kingsley as Big Ear, and of course Bill Murphy as Baloo. But to tell you the truth, I would have liked him to be someone else. Like, the guy who voiced Baloo in Jungle Book 2. I would have loved him to voice Baloo. But Bill Murray, he's okay. Now, that's all I have to say, everyone. Okay? Adios, amigos. Bye bye boo. Happy Easter.